There is a place in Greece, we call it Holy Mount.
Holy Mount.
Has 24 monasteries. And when you get inside, you see a very big sign, strange sign, says, you must die before you die. So when you die, you will not die. You must die before you die.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what means that.
Yeah.
Who has to die before you die? The fake self, the shallow self, the egoistic, shallow self, which is only lives with the stickers. I have money, I have this, I have that, I want this, I want that. Never stops. And he thinks that this is it. Who I am is this. My money, my car, my house, it's me. No, it's not you. Why I say this? Because there is a purpose in life. This life has a purpose.
Yeah.
And let's see about this purpose.
Mr. Tassos, you are a writer from Greece and watch your beautiful country. So why do you come to China, Shanghai?
I first came to China in 2002, and it was my dream to come here. From young, I had read a lot about China, about the culture, about the history, about the philosophy, and it was my real big dream to arrive to China.
Yeah.
So when I came here, my happiness was very big to be in a place of my dreams.
Yeah, yeah.
One good friend in Greece had told me, are you crazy? Where are you going? Are
Yeah.
you going in the middle of nowhere? And I was looking around me. I was in Huangpu River in Luzhajue, and I was watching the buildings and saying, is this the middle of nowhere?
Yes.
If this is the middle of nowhere, then I came to the right place. I really love Shanghai and I really love China.
Okay.
And only when someone live here will understand the benefits to live in China, because many people do not realize that. Even the Chinese people, they have the dream that living abroad is going to be a fairy tale, because of course it's beautiful to go to Paris, it's beautiful to go to Athens.
Yeah. Why
or
Shanghai?
in London, yes.
Yeah.
If you are a tourist, you will always see a part. You will always see the good thing. So every place has the positive and the negative, but I feel that China today is the best place to live.
Best place.
Yes, it's the best place.
And during all these years in Shanghai, have you gone through any cultural difference, conflicts? And what is your deepest impression?
From the first impression, a European, I'm a Greek, I have to say that I have found so many similarities between the Greek society and the Chinese society. Maybe because both we are very old civilizations. Both of us, we have 6,000 years of history.
Sure.
So
Definitely.
maybe this is something that connects us. So I have found that, for example, in families, we are so similar. In Greece, every Sunday, we are the kids and the grandkids going to the parents to meet all together, to have lunch together.
Yeah.
And I have found that the same thing happens here.
Yeah.
And I remember we have Nikos Kazantzakis, a very famous poet and writer and philosopher, modern philosopher. They call him the Lucene of Greece. Nikos Kazantzakis, they call
Lucene
him
of
he's the
Greece.
Lucene. He said when he came here, if you scratch the skin of a Greek, you will find under the Chinese. And if you scratch the skin of a Chinese, you will find under the Greek. And he meant exactly this, that deeper we are connected. We have so old civilizations, we have so old culture and wisdom that this is connect us. So I can say clearly that Greeks are much more closer to Chinese than to Germans or to English. Yes, sure.
And our skin, Chinese and Greeks are same. It's interesting, I never heard about that. What do you think the most similar point between Chinese and Greeks?
The similar point is we have both a very old history and culture and wisdom. So I give you an example, the language.
Language.
Because language as a tool has to be very sharp.
Yeah.
to be able to express all these fine and intellectual thoughts of philosophy.
Yes.
And at the same time, as philosophy becomes higher, it enriches the language. So a very high philosophy has enriched the language, and at the same time, a very fine can make philosophers to go in higher levels. This is one. And the second is about the language, that Greek language and Chinese language are the only language in the whole world that they have never interrupted for 5,000 years. Of course, language through the centuries, it is changing, but the roots are same. You know, we are talking about one language, but it has an evolution, it has a development. Same it happened to Chinese language, same to Greece. So we share also this thing.
Okay, you always said China just like a home to you. Why?
Why?
Yeah.
For me, home is a place where I feel safe. I feel respected. I have a positive environment where I can develop myself. So I feel China the best place because it has these characteristics. And I have seen that from government there is a lot of effort to give to the people all these characteristics that can help to flourish, to have a life, safe life, and at the same time to develop, to have success. So this is something important. I see also that China stands this safety, helps this safety, and also stands for worldwide peace, which is for me is also very important. You see China as a superpower. It's not its economy on the walls. Doesn't make war to help the currency. Doesn't make war to help their economy. So that's for me it's very, very important. Now, talking about safety, I know because I lived so many years in Shanghai and in China, that a woman alone can walk in the streets anytime, 2 o'clock at midnight, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
At midnight.
Yes. And she's absolutely safe. Why? No other place, almost no other place in the world is like that. So this is amazing. This is very, very, very important.
So what other cities in China has left a strong impression to you?
I have been to many, many places through the years. Speaking about Beijing, we are talking about a place where history talks there. Really, it was a capital for thousands of years. It's full of historical monuments and full of history, and I'm very sensitive about history because I'm Greek. I feel that there are some whispers from the past, and if you are very careful and you close your eyes and you don't see with these eyes, but you see with the eyes of your heart, when you are in a monument, an old monument, you can feel the time that has passed. You can hear the whispers from the past. And these whispers, what they are saying, what they are saying, something that they are trying to tell us where we should change, which changes we need to do to become better, to have a better society. This is something I believe that we need to make some moves, we need to make something to change this world, to change this society, to become a better society, to have a better world. So the whispers from the past are talking about this. And of course I go also to Hangzhou. And Shaoxing, Hangzhou, it's 2 places I often go. And because I want to feel more the tradition of China, I want to feel it in my heart. I have decided to learn Erhu. Erhu.
Wow, you play Erhu?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm learning now. I'm a beginner learning. I am a guitar player.
Guitar player?
Yes, I play music from my youth. I'm a guitar player. But now I decided to learn Erhu because I wanted to feel in my heart something from the China tradition. So another I like very much is Shufa.
Shufa?
Yes.
Wow.
I also like to write
a lot of things.
Chinese calligraphy. Of course, I'm not good, but I have bought some books and I'm reading how to write correct and how to write good. So I'm trying. Hundreds of papers. All this I do because I want to feel China more. I want to go deeper That's the reason.
Oh, you play erhu and you play music and you're writing a book. So how do you balance these passions?
Yeah, how? I can say the following. It looks like they are different.
Yeah,
but actually,
totally different.
Yes, it looks different, but actually, the core, the heart of them, it's same, because every art it relates with the deep part inside you. So if you want to play music, you need to connect with your true self. You need to connect with your true emotions inside you.
Yeah.
The same happens when you want to play erhu, the same happens when you want to write sufa, the same happens when you want to write a book. You allow your heart and emotion and logic at the same time to be expressed. You learn how to let your logic to give the different phases of the story.
Yes.
That's it.
So,
the same happens in music.
Wow, so you mean if we find ourselves, we can do everything?
Find ourselves, this is something very deep, and it's something very difficult, I would say. One of the purpose of my writings, it is this. I try through my books to help the reader to find his true self. And the true self, it's not the one who is believe that he's connected with the material things or with the knowledge you have or with the diplomas you have. For example, the true self is not I am Tassos and I'm a writer. This is a sticker. I am Tassos. I could be John. I'm Tassos. I could be George. But this is mistake. What can define me? I am is much more correct than Tassos. If I say I am, it's my name. And if I want to be more specific, I could say that I am the big immortal soul inside this body. This defines who I am. Because what I am, I'm not this body. I am in this body. I am the visitor in this life. And I use this body to express. Who express? Who is expressing? Not the body. Somebody inside the body. So actually the real self is the self who is connected with the infinity. Is the self who is connected with the immortality. The self who is connected with the light of wisdom. So we need to find our true self, means we need to dig inside, deep, to find what is true self. Many people today believe they need stickers as many stickers possible to define who they are. For example, it's me, this is my car. So my car is a sticker on my personality. This is my new clothes, this is my expensive watch, this is my account, bank account.
Money.
A lot of money defines that it's me. A very expensive suit defines that it's me. So all these stickers, but this is the fake self, not the real self. Fake. Jada. So there is a place in Greece, we call it Holy Mount.
Holy Mount.
Has 24 monasteries. And when you get inside, you see a very big sign, strange sign, says, you must die before you die. So when you die, you will not die. You must die before you die. Okay, let's see what means that. Who has to die before you die? The fake self, the shallow self. I say that the purpose of life is not money, is not material things. Why I say this? Because it seems that everybody runs for the money, like the money is the purpose of life. But I say it is not the purpose of life for one reason. If money was purpose of life, if material things was purpose of life, when we die, we can take them with us. I struggle all my life to have all these millions and this nice house and this nice yacht and the private airplane. When I die, I will take with me. Can I take with me? No. Then we are sure, we know it, that money and material things is not purpose of this life.
Yes, but you know, some people will say they don't know about their purpose, but they can make purpose by the money. So what do you think?
First of all, I must say that I'm not against money. Why? Because we don't live only in the material world, we also live in the emotional. For example, you cannot see love, but you can feel it. You see, somebody say that I love you, the other feels it.
Yeah.
It's not the words, it's the feeling that you have. So, love, you cannot see it, but exists. Fear, you cannot see it,
Yeah.
but exists. There
I
are
can feel
all
fear.
these emotions.
Yeah.
Some persons say we are living only 2 or 3% in the material world.
Yeah.
And the other 97%,
Emotional stories.
yes, it is a world that we cannot see with our eyes. So it's a trap when you think that life is only what you see. Life is much more what you can't see.